First, thank you, as always, to our interpreter, Sharon Sinkler. I'm Lancaster County Commission Chairman Rick Vest. The American Rescue Plan provides a historic opportunity to come together as the county, the city, and members of our shared community to make a real difference in the lives of families. I'm proud to stand here today with my colleagues and announce our plans to distribute over $21 million for human service-related needs. The corona pandemic hit children, seniors, and families especially hard. Today's announcement of significant funding for human services represents an opportunity for renewal and hope. I'm glad to be part of this community. At this time, Lincoln Mayor Larian Gaylor Baird will share a few remarks. Mayor.
Well, thank you so much, Commissioner Vest, and to all my city and county colleagues and community leaders who are here with us today. We all share in the excitement for how the American Rescue Plan will be transformational for individuals and families and our entire community. Back in the earliest days of the pandemic, our city team and the Lincoln Community Foundation, United Way, and local businesses and philanthropists recognized immediately that the important work that our nonprofits and social service providers do would take on new significance and urgency. We immediately created the COVID-19 Local Response Fund to administer grants that help nonprofits adapt their operations and continue to deliver pivotal services safely to members of our community in need during a time of heightened uncertainty and disruption caused by the pandemic. Back then, over $1.2 million was raised for the Local Response Fund, and it was quickly deployed and depleted for the good of our community. The need to continue to support the important work of these nonprofits is why I'm so pleased to be standing here today with my colleagues to share in this announcement of the new federal funds that will be available to nonprofit agencies through our City County Joint Budget Committee. I want to thank all of our nonprofit partners who have been persevering through this pandemic to take care of people here in Lincoln and Lancaster County. And to be able to stand here before you today to announce with my colleagues that more help is here, thanks to the American Rescue Plan, is a dream come true. This multi-million-dollar infusion of resources will support, restore, and revitalize the essential work our nonprofit partners do to take care of basic needs in Lincoln and Lancaster County. And that includes mental health. Mental health is a priority for our community. Crisis stabilization and mental health services are essential for family well-being and for the most effective response to the growing number of calls that the Lincoln Police Department receives from those experiencing mental health crises. So these resources will be really appreciated and utilized and transformational for young people, families, healthcare providers, and our broader community. And at this point, I'd like to invite up to the podium the city and county representatives to the Joint Budget Committee who will distribute these essential funds. City Council members James Michael Bowers and Sandra Washington, and Lancaster County Commissioners Deb Shore and Christy Yoakum. Please come on up.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm Chair of the Lincoln City Council, James Michael Bowers. I'm proud to be a part of this important announcement. This is a historic opportunity for our community to meet pandemic-related needs and improve the lives of people in our community through life-changing services like food assistance, family therapy, safe housing, and so much more. We are committed to deploying these resources as quickly as possible to meet the needs of our residents. Commissioner Deb Shore is up next, and she has a long commitment to human services in our community, and I'm proud to serve with her on the Joint Budget Committee. Commissioner Shore.
Thank you, Councilman Bowers, for serving as chair of the Joint Budget Committee. We know that nonprofits have met exceptional needs throughout the pandemic with compassion and integrity. Housing and shelter needs, food, utility assistance, and healthcare were among the top demands in the last year, and we are prioritizing those needs. We're eager to work with our nonprofit partners to provide people with new resources and new opportunities to improve their lives. Interested nonprofits can access the application and additional information about the program timelines and criteria at lincoln.ne.gov/ARP. Up to $15 million in total will be available. The four major priorities are basic needs, racial equity, youth, family, and adult mental health, and violence prevention. We expect the first awards to be made early in the fall. In addition, the committee has already allocated $6 million to be specifically allocated to youth crisis stabilization and recovery services. Calls to the Nebraska Family Helpline increased by 74% during the pandemic, and a significant number of those calls were related to requests for mental health support. Now I'd like to invite to the podium Megan Leisfeld, Executive Director of the United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County.
Thank you, Commissioner Shore. As a partner and member of our community's great network of nonprofits, I would like to say thank you for the leadership each and every one of you has exhibited throughout the pandemic and again here today. These historic resources represent renewal and growth opportunities for our local nonprofits and the people they serve. We know that our nonprofits experienced declines in revenue throughout the pandemic, and nevertheless, they continued to distribute food, provide health care, and continue to live out their missions in hundreds of different ways. These resources represent new opportunities for home visits for new mothers, for fresh fruits and vegetables on family dinner tables, for safe and stable housing, along with numerous other services that make an improvement in people's lives. I'm so glad to be a part of today's announcement, and I, for one, consider it a great celebration for our community and particularly for our nonprofits and those that they serve. Now, joined by my colleagues and along with Lancaster County Human Services Director Sarah Hoyle, I'd like to invite your questions.
Good afternoon. I'm Sarah Hoyle, Director of Lincoln Lancaster Human Services. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your participation today. To everyone in the room and everyone listening, please know again that you can access additional information about this program on the City of Lincoln website, as well as the Lancaster County website. Have a great afternoon.